scrolling in the background, and it goes to a fully 3D, like, full rendered thing of nothing floating, and it like makes sense in world space. And the only thing he can find in this grassy field is like a cellar hatch, and he's like, "Yep, and this is it. This is all I've ever found." And he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go to bed," and like the video ends. And then video 2 starts with that cellar opening. Just like out of nowhere it slowly opens. And then he like gets on shortly after and he's like, "Well, this opened." And he's like, "Yeah, it just kind of opened on its own. I noticed it opened." Because he had said like, "I've never found anything in this field before, and so I'm just going to leave the game on." And that's pretty much as far as I've watched. But it's like pretty interesting.
Huh.
And from what I hear, it's supposed to like tie in with a real thing that happened of like, apparently the story goes of this lady adopted a kid and she's like, "Wow, this kid isn't treating me like its real mom, let's go to therapy." And the therapists were like actually really bad, and they're like, "We're gonna like pretend to birth you again." And they like buried her in a bunch of blankets and pillows and then like sat on her and like stuck her under the blankets, and she suffocated and died.
Nice.
And like she literally said several times like, "I am dying," and she was 10. And they're like, "Well, you gotta try really hard if you want to be born." And like they suffocated her. And apparently the game's like based around that or something, I don't know.
Huh.
It's like a lot of subtle stuff that's supposed to play into it, I guess. But I guess like the overarching theme is supposed to be that like adopting a kid is to some people just like getting a new pet or toy or something to play with. And that's dumb.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a pervert.
I always thought it was funny how in games like this, the bottoms of the cars were always just flat.
Yeah.